Okay, so have you ever gotten ready for a job interview and just felt those pre-interview jitters coming on?
Oh, tell me about it. It's like, what do they want from me? What are they looking for?
Right, like some secret handshake you don't know about.
Mm.
This time, we're diving deep into the job interview phrase book, and let me tell you, it's got some pretty surprising stuff in there.
It's not just about what you say, is it? It's all those little things, those signals you send without even realizing.
Exactly, like body language. I always thought, okay, I should mirror the interviewer, build that rapport, but this book says, pump the brakes, not so fast.
Yeah, they say if you overdo it, it comes off as, well, kind of fake.
Trying too hard.
Exactly, and who wants that?
And it's amazing how much those little things matter. Speaking of which, did you see the part about the interviewer's desk?
Oh, yeah, like their own personal force field, right?
Totally. They're saying even just playing with a pen on their desk can set off alarm bells for some interviewers.
It's their space, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to mess with their chi.
Exactly. Respect those boundaries. And this is something that really stood out to me. The book is all about ditching those vague answers. Be specific, show, don't just tell.
Like anyone can say they're a hard worker.
Right. So instead of just saying, I streamlined the inventory process, to give this example, in my previous role, I streamlined the inventory process, reducing a 40-hour task down to 5. Bam!
Now that's what I'm talking about. Hard numbers right there proves you get stuff done.
Right. No more empty words. And get this, they want you to think outside the box for those examples.
Outside the resume even. Think about volunteer work, that time you organized, well, anything really.
So like, even if I led my book club, that could be project management experience.
Exactly. It's all about how you frame it. Show them you've got those soft skills. They're looking for teamwork, communication, you know, the drill.
It's funny how we do stuff every day, but we don't think of it as, job skills.
Totally. Like, ever had to settle an argument between your friends?
Who hasn't?
Boom. Conflict resolution.
Right. It's all coming together. And get this, they even said, talking about shared interests with coworkers, like having a hobby in common can be a good thing.
See, I was surprised by that one at first. But then I thought, yeah, it shows you can connect with people.
Be professional, but be a real person.
Which, in a job market like this one, can really give you an edge.
No doubt. But they don't just stop there. They really hit home the importance of doing your research about the company.
Not just a quick glance at the website either. We're talking deep dive, man.
Like you walked in knowing their life story.
Knowing their why.
Exactly. So you're saying walk in there like you're about to win a pub quiz about the company.
Exactly. And imagine this, they hit you with, what do you think about our new marketing campaign? And you're all ready with some smart, insightful comment.
They'll be blown away.
Right. It's all about showing them you're not just there for any old job. You actually care.
You get it?
And that's a great segue, actually, because this research can be a lifesaver when it comes to those tricky resume questions.
Oh, you mean the gaps, the things you'd rather not talk about. Yeah, we've all got them.
We've all been there. But this book, instead of dreading those questions, they say, use them to your advantage.
Really?
Yeah, be honest, but spin it, you know?
Okay, so like, what if you got laid off?
Exactly. Don't just say, yeah, they let me go. Talk about what you learned from it, how you grew as a person.
Right. Turn that frown upside down. Show them you're self-aware, that you're always learning.
Exactly. And what about those times when you weren't working, like maybe taking care of family or, traveling the world?
They even talk about that.
Oh, yeah. They say use it to show how you gained new skills, even if it wasn't a traditional job. Maybe you volunteered, took some online courses.
So it's like turning those blank spaces into a story of self-improvement.
Exactly. It's all about how you frame it. Remember those concrete examples we talked about? Now's the time to use them. Don't just say, I volunteered. Tell them how you made a real difference.
Right. Details, details, details.
Okay, so you've nailed the interview, right? You've shown them you're amazing. You've handled the tough questions. But this book, they're not done with you yet. They have a whole section on thank you notes.
Seriously. I mean, people still do that.
Apparently. And they say it can really make you stand out.
So what, like a quick email saying, thanks for your time?
Oh, they go way beyond that. They have all these sample letters for different situations.
No way.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. They even have one for the receptionist.
Wow. That's next level politeness.
Right. Shows you're thinking of everyone, not just the bigwigs.
It's like that saying, you catch more flies with honey.
Exactly. So we've talked about a lot today, haven't we? From the subtle stuff to the big picture, this book really digs deep into what makes a good interview.
It really does. But something's been on my mind as we've been talking.
Ah, spill the tea.
Well, they focus a lot on these, like, traditional office jobs. But the world of work is changing so fast. What about people who want something different? Freelancing, the whole creator thing, even just working remotely. How does this advice apply to them?
Ooh, that's a good one. It's like this book gives you the tools, but you have to build your own house, right?
Exactly. Adapt, improvise, overcome.
Right. Instead of trying to fit into their mold, you show them you can create your own.
You need to really highlight those skills that make you thrive in uncertainty, right? Being adaptable, being comfortable with technology, all that.
100%. And if you're freelancing or running your own show, you'd want to emphasize your entrepreneurial spirit, your ability to hustle.
So it's still about showcasing your strengths, but tailoring it to those less traditional roles.
Absolutely. It's about understanding what makes you unique and valuable in that specific world.
This book really makes you think about how people present themselves in this new world of work. It's not your grandma's job market anymore.
And you know what? No matter what kind of job you're going for, it all comes back to telling your story,
You're right. It's about capturing their attention, making them feel something.
making them remember you.
I love it. This has been so eye-opening. I'm already thinking about my own experiences in a whole new way.
Me too. And remember, the more prepared you are, the more confident you'll feel.
That's the key, right? Knowing your worth, knowing what you bring to the table.
Exactly. And that confidence, that's what shines through in an interview.
So to wrap things up, whether you're gunning for that corner office or paving your own path, remember, authenticity, preparation, and a good story, those are your secret weapons.
Oh, and don't forget to send that thank you note.
Always. Great advice as always. This has been fun.
The fun was all mine.
And for everyone listening, we'll be back next week with a brand new deep dive. Until then, happy job hunting. It makes you realize there's no one-size-fits-all approach, right?
Totally. But you know what's at the heart of it all? No matter what kind of job you're after? It's like being able to tell your story in a way that clicks with them. It's not just about listing off your skills, it's about making them feel something.
You're right. It's like painting a picture with your experiences, your passions, everything that makes you you.
Exactly. That's what makes you memorable, you know?
Totally. Man, this conversation has really got me thinking. I feel like I'm seeing my own career path in a whole new light.
Me too. It's all about that self-discovery, right?
And the more you understand yourself, the more confident you'll be walking into that interview room or, logging onto that Zoom call.
100%. Confidence is key.
It's like that invisible superpower that can make all the difference. Well, this has been an amazing deep dive. We've covered so much ground, from those subtle interview cues to rewriting the rules for a changing job market.
It's been a wild ride.
It really has. So whether you're aiming for that corner office or, creating your own dream job, remember, authenticity, preparation, a good story, and, hey, a little thank you note. Never hurt anybody.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
It's been a pleasure chatting with you as always.
Likewise. Always a good time.
And to all our listeners out there, thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll catch you next week with a brand new topic to explore. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep being you.